Alright, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We have just finished up most of Redcliffe, not all of it, because the Earl is still sick. So we need to look into the Urn of Sacred Ashes for that. However, I do believe I will be heading to Soldier's Peak, which is part of my premium content. Woo. Whatever. I don't know how high of a level is recommended for this area, but we're going to go try it and see what happens.
I shall do it.
I think I want to do the elves next. So if Soldier's Peak happens to be just a little too intense, we'll head over to the elves instead and do Soldier's Peak later. The pass here is technically closer to where I am right now since I'm in Redcliffe. So I'll probably just go the way of the map, otherwise there's a lot more traveling. So let's do the pass first, and then do Soldier's Peak.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
I like him even less.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do? Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. I don't normally take this route, but with the war I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one. Yes? The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least. Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Wait. Quest completed? Wait, I thought I had to help him. Wait, so I just took the rod? I am confused. I don't care if his story rings true or not. Oh, well. That was easy. This is Honleith. And there will be a lot of darkspawn there. Let's head up to Soldier's Peak as I originally planned instead. And then we'll just full circle, do the elves, and go down to the town.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Oh.
Some people call this place the Lost Peak. Before King Merrick's decree, the last Grey Wardens of Ferelden lived here. I just got chills.
Can I go up? No, I didn't think so. Cool. I guess this is my party right now. I forgot I switched them out, because I want to hear their party banter.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted. The veil?
I feel like I should probably tell him to not worry about it. Because he's already nervous.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
So you can see the little wisps.
This really gets the blood.
Defend yourself!
It has begun.
You should run it attack!
Apparently there's another one.
I am
I still remember my first battle.
Defend yourself!
Oh, they're coming from this way.
You should travel that hand. Wipe them out. Delight makers return.
Morgan.
I want it. I can't go on like this.
I shall do it.
Another battle axe.
It shall be done.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Is that it? Probably until I move on to the next area, at least. I want her to be able to lockpick. Let's do master stealing. What was that? Even during combat. Oh. Okay, so there's that. All the mist is it's cool. It's creepy, but it's cool. Oh,
What is it?
you can stop. I like the little wisps. Do I head up or do I head over? Well, that is the entrance. So let's head over here and see what's this way. A statue. A new quest. Ancient history. Learn more about the history of Soldier's Peak. Codex updated. Oh, Chapter 1. The Grey Warden base at Soldier's Peak was built in the middle of the Glory Age, several decades after the Second Blight was ended. Before then, Grey Wardens in Ferelden would take up residence in castles and forts that belonged to generous nobles. Warden Commander Gaspar Austrian desired a fortified headquarters where his forces could train and live. He planned that Soldier's Peak would be a city unto itself. The defeat of the Darkspawn and the archdemon Zazikiel was fresh in the minds of the Ferelden people, and many were willing to donate gold to build Commander Austrian's forces. Soldier's Peak was fully completed within 10 years and dedicated to the Maker in 934 glory. Huh. Cool. Well, that's unsettling. Just some music.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them. Everyone knows they were banished, but to murder them like that... King Arlen must have been a monster, but I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Perhaps not a monster. Depends. History's weird. Because by the time they were being driven out, there hadn't been a blight in so long that people didn't really remember what a warden was for. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. I really do think, like, this was not the way to go about it, but, like, I feel like I'm missing details. Chair thrower Lopez. Quibbler. Dustin the colorblind. Bovine brother and Farrell of the Farrell of the Farrell. Farrell. Yeah, Diary and Jason Sands. Mad Dog Schmeados. Matthias the Bloody. There's a lot of them. I do wonder if those names are just random or if they have something to do with, like, the development of the game. Because that'd be cool to find out. Why am I not surprised? Arcane Horror.
Enough! I never liked this part.
As you say. It shall be done.
I mean, I know part of it is because there was a horror. But, like, the lit fire is just kind of creepy. Ah, vessel. More bones.
As you say. It shall be done.
Come and get it! Let us end this!
It is begun.
No mercy!
Wait, these ones are
It shall be done.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Oh, this should be good. Let's fight. Let us do it quickly.
I do love a good death rat.
I shall do it.
I can taste your fear, mortal!
It is begun.
Well, he died fast.
It is begun.
This book is badly burned, and you can make a word out here and there, and that is it. Huh.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by while...
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned. We can only hope.
This is really cool, though. So that is second floor. I don't want to go to the second floor yet. I want to explore the rest of this area. This door doesn't open, apparently. Door to nowhere. Mess hall. Yeah.
Very well.
We're at the first floor mess hall, I guess, because this isn't super big. I mean, you can seat several people. I wish I could climb ladders. But yeah, it just seems like keep this size would also have more soldiers than just that. Let's go this way, this way. There it is.
You will learn to fear me.
I suppose violence is a solution.
I am your dog. Now we do battle. Begin the onslaught.
I never liked this part.
As you say.
It shall be faster.
As you say.
Run while you can.
You dropped on me there.
Very well.
Yes? Right away.
I do wonder why
I shall.
there are demons and the wardens are skeletons.
As you say.
I mean, of course, there's a lot of emotions and the fade is thin here, so maybe that's the reason why, but I feel like there's got to be more to the story. Let's head up to the second floor then and see what we find there.
It is begun.
So that's
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatep obrasoth sithan net bekon.
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Keli e benfotos fictos.
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool. So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened?
Yep.
Oh no, more fighting.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
I shall do it. As you say.
okay. I know he's a big target, but these guys are going to hurt if we don't deal with them.
Ready, now you fall!
Okay.
It is begun.
Fall back
I never liked this
begun.
part.
Ah, this really gets the blood pumping.
Battle it is then.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Watch out! Win!
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Another call.
Oh, because Zevran, I haven't told him to take potions either. Probably... Okay, you have it, so use that.
Send me. It is begun. As you say.
He heals.
I shall do it.
Tear them apart! Come, let us end this!
Another battle, I see. Oh, this should be good.
Okay, you win.
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew. Of course. I'll stop my nattering then.
No, it's just... I just didn't like any of the other options, that's all. I feel like you step here and it's not good news. Yeah! Anyway. Is that... It doesn't look quite right for an alluvian. Sure is creepy. It might have the same principles though.
It shall be done.
Moving away from them.
It's your time to die!
I shall do it.
The shambling stuff.
Absolute violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Ah, this really gets the blood pumping.
Exit. I don't want to leave yet. Which though? I forgot she dies. Had died. Let's see. I don't think I have like better stuff for her. Well. Oh well. Okay, it's 36 magic. Dang.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Oh.
Because this peak is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
This one, I'm afraid she's possessed. Even if something was left inside of her, she's supposed to be dead, so I'm not gonna try it.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
I do want to hear more about it, but I believe I'm just gonna attack him.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question.
I just want questions.
The soldier's peak traps me.
Answers.
This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world. The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
Yeah. I could ask about her.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
I wonder what this option is, but... They want to see the world, but... it's not a...
Then you are a fool!
I don't think it's a good idea. And yeah, maybe I am a fool.
Shall we compete for points?
There is no glory in bloodshed.
I'm going to compete for points. Liliana, please stop dying. Oh, it's too late.
As you say. No mercy! More the fools, they.
It is begun.
It's your time to die! Begin the onslaught! Oh, this would be good! I am your death!
As you say. It shall be done.
Now run while you can! I need healing!
Very well.
Missed!
It is begun.
Tis a good day.
We win.
As you say.
Yeah, take her warden armor. Dead anyway.
It
She
is
won't
begun.
need it.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I don't think you have better cunning. I really don't think you do. Because Liliana's is 21. Oh. Penalty to cunning. Maybe if I... Zevran's is 10. 10. You are not breaking... You are not unlocking anything, my man. Okay. Oh, I need to use one for... Yes. And then... Dang. 30 strength.
Perhaps I could have a
so
try at
still
that.
Insufficient skill with 26 cunning. Dang.
I can't believe my great-great-grandmother was still alive. Well, sort of alive, sort of dead. I need a drink.
Yeah. She said destroy the tower, and I wonder what kind of tower she was talking about. But, oh well. Where's the exit again? I don't remember. To bridge. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh no, that is exit. There we go.
Very well.
I am your death!
I shall do
Now the fun part. Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
very well.
Cross me and you shall see!
Oops. And I wasn't cunning enough. She wasn't cunning enough to spot the trap. I bet there's more along here. Yep. Tower. Oh, this is the mage dude. Avernus. Is this the tower she wanted destroyed?
Now we get our hands dirty. Cost me a There is no glory in bloodshed. Most excellent.
This doesn't lead anywhere. They don't have a map for it. Oh. Well, this place is spacious.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
I wouldn't call him a monster. The commander was literally telling him to do it, but eh.
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I'm debating whether I should let you live.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask. What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on. Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
Why is this? Oh, because it's persuading him that he's to blame. But I wonder... I mean, of course she knew.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit. She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
You remember how that ended? The Black City? Darkspawn!
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
Not all of it is lies, though. But
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort. Yes? The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far. To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power. The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn, a triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
I don't really need more power. I mean, yeah, but also, no. Warden's job is to fight the Blight. Can you teach me what you've learned? I don't really want to know what he's learned.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
Okay, but like, also not. No.
Yes?
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
What?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
Yeah. Didn't think there was... I mean, it's been... I don't think I have anything else. No.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
I like that. I think he should deal with the demons. But I also don't really trust him, so I'm worried he's just going to, like, summon demons to attack me. Must be stopped now.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Of course they'll fight us. Is there anything? No. There's chains.
I shall do it.
Oh, chapter 4? Ah.
As you say.
There's chapter 2 and 3. I've not been looking closely enough? Ooh. Ability notes. This appears to be old research of the Maid of Vernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Yikes.
As you say.
Promises to unlock the hidden potential of the tainted blood you drink. Can I leave it alone and come back to it? Okay. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it. Oh, it's so big! Hint of understanding. You have access to new abilities. Oh, how cool! Die bullet. How cool! A book. Just belong to the mage.
I shall do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not what I can read.
As you say.
Trying to check now.
We must hurry.
We must hurry, he says as he saunters along.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed. I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin.
All right.
First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Oh, so I have to protect him. Okay.
It is begun.
Don't give them the advantage! Hey! Watch out!
I shall do it.
Wipe
As
them
you
out!
say.
Make him brave! Easy. No! Let us end this! Another battle, I see.
It is begun. I shall do it. As you say.
I must maintain. Our skill has won the day.
It shall be done.
What was done is undone.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Cross me and you shall pay no quarter shall be mine.
It is begun.
Here comes trouble!
Oh, this
Be
should be
careful!
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
It shall be done.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
I kind of want to kill him, because summoning the demons is one thing, but the experiments he did with people is an entirely different thing. Liliana would probably more approve if I'm like, research ways to help the wardens ethically. But I kind of just want to kill him. But he also said he doesn't have a lot of years left to live.
With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again.
But
that
I'm
old
missing 2
geezer
books.
of Ernest deserves a gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again. I might use the peak as a base of operations. So many bandits about, but none would dare come here. Nice place to store trade goods. You, of course, will get a sizable discount.
The barrier between this world and the next will hold, and in time the land's scars will heal. 'Tis done.
Ooh, achievement.
It shall be done.
And Morgan leveled up. Nice. Herbalism, survival, trap making, stealing, poison making. Do. Cone of Cold is pretty good. Let's do that. As far as nice. So I can still explore because I'm missing some history. I didn't see any places where it could have been, though. That's the thing. So all of a sudden I was on number 4 and I was like, where did this come from? Here? Nope.
What do you wish of me?
Sorry, never mind, I was trying to read the book. Yes, chapter 2. As he approached his 60th year, rumors swirled that the corruption in Warden Commander Austrian's blood was beginning to take its toll. According to reports from that time, the commander experienced terrifying waking dreams and heard his name whispered from the from the dark corners of Soldier's Peak. It is said that Asturion would spend hours locked up alone in the great hall of the base, muttering to himself, though no one was ever able to make out what he was saying. Many also believed that Asturion began, in secret, to draw up plans to expand his fortress, adding to it hidden passages and alcoves, all to protect himself from the shadows that pursued him. No one knows whether Asturion was able to complete his project, for his deterioration had become obvious to anyone who spent any amount of time with him. He was quickly replaced by Warden Commander Frida Hallwick. Asturion was taken to Orzammar, where he submitted to the calling, the last rite of the Grey Wardens, and he went to his death with honor. Okay, so there's chapter 4. And chapter 2. So I'm missing chapter 3 now. No, there it is. Where's chapter 2? So it's not... Okay. So the first was outside. And the third was second floor. And the fourth was there. So it has to be on this floor, right? Like, that would just make sense. It's most likely to be in the archives, but I didn't see it there. But, like, where else would it be? Because we've gone into the mess hall. And the barracks. But I mean, I've already searched in here, too. What does my quest say? Ancient history. Still missing one final clue. Okay, so yeah, I'm still missing it. It's not... That book looks like it should be, but it's not. Is it bugged? Did I have to go in order? I'm gonna look it up. I will be back. Okay, I'm back, and it does seem like it's supposed to be in here. I can't really tell from... And it's supposed to be this book. Which means... Because I don't have it. Where's my codex? Oh, it's in my journal. I don't have... Oh, I do have chapter 2. I'm missing chapter 3. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway. Oh, maybe I should look at that a little closer. Chapter 3 is... I don't know. Okay, wait, how does this work? Here's the main entrance. Next, and then you go up. Right, you find first clue, then here you find the second clue. History, whatever. I shall upstairs and find the third clue. Does it work here then? Because the fourth is up. Raspberry jam. Ah, chapter 3. There we go. After Asturion's death, the rumors and theories became increasingly outlandish. One of the more ridiculous rumors told of Asterian's infatuation with an elven princess of lore, whom he was trying to resurrect in a secret ritual chamber through the use of blood magic and the princess's favorite food, raspberry jam. What? Warden Commander Frida Halwick launched a thorough investigation into Asterian's secret plans, but was unable to uncover any evidence that anything in Soldier's Peak had been changed. Commander Halwick declared that the rumors about Asterian were a slight on his memory, and that anyone found repeating them would be harshly punished. The stories were thus silenced. Chapter 4. There was one mystery, however, that persisted, and this mystery perplexed even Commander Halwick herself. When Commander Asterian went to his calling in the deep roads, he did not have in hand his sword, Asterian's Might, forged for him by dwarven smiths and presented to him upon the completion of Soldier's Peak. Nor did he pass the sword on to his successor, or any other Grey Warden, while some maintain that Asterian had simply destroyed the sword in his dotage. Is that what the word says? I don't know. Others believed he had stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. One young warden claimed that Asterian had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, and said, "The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me when shadows come. You must speak the words." What this was supposed to mean was never made clear. Okay. The quest says, find his secret cache. Learn about the establishment of the base and its founder's last days. The records state that Commander Asterian had built secrets into the base and may have hidden something important somewhere in Soldier's Peak. You found the clues, but where do they lead? I would assume if that was 3. It would be...
It shall be done.
Well, number 4 was in here. Right, so this isn't just like, last place is the last place you go. Because this is... So it doesn't necessarily mean it's in here. Anyway, I'm just going to check like all bookshelves, paintings, and... Are there any rugs in here? I don't think there's any rugs in this area. I'll check rugs if there are rugs around. That's a picture. That's really cool anyway. Big, but it doesn't seem to suggest anything there, so not that one. And this rug, there's no name for it. I think so. But there we go. Bookshelves, not fire. This. Not rug. This freaking chest that's locked, and I want to open it, but I can't.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
You can't. You have 10 cunning. There are lots of pictures here. So, shelves, not the boxes. Ah. Porch. You found an old painting, one dating back to Commander Asterian's time. Perhaps his history points to this. Oh, that's cool.
As you say.
That's cool. What is the Grey Warden oath? I don't remember. Okay, I think I am done with Soldier's
It shall be done
then. And hopefully, he said I could come back and get some deals. So hopefully I can like buy stuff from him later. And by stuff I mean I would like another backpack.
It is begun.
Still misty. But the music's not even... Well, there's no music right now, but... I don't know, it doesn't feel quite so... It doesn't feel quite so, haunting anymore. Oh, mostly because there's not, like, the little fade wisps. That is definitely part of it. Well, let's go,
Very
I
well.
guess. Nice. Let's head to... let's head to the outskirts. Okay. For a moment I thought we were going to go all the way around. I was like, why?
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here? And what business is that?
I'll tell it to the keeper and no one else. But I don't care if they know.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan.
I really
thought
like
it
her
best
voice.
to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserenus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
I really like her voice.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us.
Werewolves.
And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks. Yeah.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
They did. Every time somebody's like, oh, they've gone and they haven't returned yet, I'm always like, they're dead. They very dead. Or in this case, they might be cursed. Perhaps. Like anything.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find it.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Alright, cool. Cool.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I wish I could ask him about
Under
taking
invitation,
stuff.
Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
You just asked me a question.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true? How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought. What about you? What was life like amongst the humans? Yes, I suppose that would be a better life than many elves have. You are fortunate. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us? And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own?
Yes.
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Oh, I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other. They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
Which, yeah, that's very true.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. But
it was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever. Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock. Shemlen, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for. Certainly. As you wish. Darth Shiro.
I don't care about knowing more about her. Just probably shouldn't steal from him.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Yeah, does he know how to use a hammer?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come. I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Yes.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first. Darth Shiro, may the creators visit fortune upon you.
I could ask him to oh, here we are. I was like, I could ask him to barter, but I don't know if he will. Backpack? No. 6 defense. I like mine better. Requires 14th strength. Fatigue isn't that much though. Maybe I should get some more strength then. I'll have to look at Liliana for using knives. That's a longsword. Okay. So this is better than the current enchanted dagger she has. Though I mean, the difference isn't huge, and the enchanted dagger has a +4 to attack. What do you have, Zimmerman? Okay, this could it could replace the regular dagger he has. Oh. Okay, cool. Thanks. I feel a little bad taking it, but like...
My mother was Dalish. They are a proud people, those who refused to bow to defeat.
Probably. I want to talk with people with names especially. A child! Yes! I was literally just thinking, huh, that's weird. They don't have, like, a lot of children. I see. Morgan, get off the bed. That's for the injured. Athras, he has a quest for me. Right, cool. I am going to take a break here, however. And then when I come back, we'll take people's quests and probably start heading into the forest before the end of the episode. We'll see how far I make it and how much talking I have to do. See you later. Okay, we are back. We're going to talk to a lot of the elves. So I've already talked to the apprentices here, and the guy we're looking for some sort of like metal tree or something.
Hello? I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Stop wishing for it.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand. I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
No, I can't get the pelt because he has to kill it himself. Going to the forest anyway? Yeah, have you tried dying?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything. Siranas. Oh, Ma Siranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Yeah, I don't have like super high hopes, but you know. We're like, I'll take care of the wolf problem and you can go hunt then. I'm stuck.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me. None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain. Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace. I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Yay. New quest, lost to the curse. Yeah, that pretty much tells you the outcome of the wife. She did. A fruit. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone.
Very well.
Elven God of God of Vengeance. How fun.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone who has, like, quests or who I could talk to. Well, I mean, I can talk to the girl. Wherever she's over here. Okay. I haven't been down here. Ah, hello! Oh, they're so pretty. Look how tall he is. Oh, I love it.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach. My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
Because I spent my entire life in a tower.
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides. That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
I like that.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others. I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Pretend to examine the hall. Survival? I don't think I have very high survival skills. Who in my group does?
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. I am glad you attempted it regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
I want to help, but I just don't have... New quest. Okay, I was like, I don't have the survival for it. It's gotta be somebody else. So let's look at the quest. That's... Journal... Yeah, quests. Forest, Oris Hala. Concerned that one of the herd has been infected with the blood curse and may die. Okay, so it doesn't give me any information about more. So survival is... Does it go off of one of these, or does it go off of like one of the skill things? I don't know. Oh, I didn't know you were injured either. Probably should fix that. Okay, so if anyone had high survival, you think it'd be, you know, cunning. Learn the reasons, herbalism, combat tactics. Maybe not. Constitution is health and resistance. Okay. Dexterity. I don't think that would be survival, right? Okay. Then you have all the resistances, so maybe... Oh no, that's just accomplishments, that doesn't say. You know, like the level up screen where it has all the things? Like, I feel like it should say there what survival would be. Is it this? This is spells and talents, so I don't think it would be in here. I want the other one, like where the combat tactics are. I feel like that's where survival is. Is it this one? Yes. Survival. Well, Liana's got none. Zevran's got none. I've got none. Morgan's got none. Okay. I don't think anyone here has any survival. So what I need to do is level up and be able to spend a point in survival. I don't know how high my survival needs to be. Because I might not... One point of survival might not be enough to calm the Hala. And I don't know how much time I have. Like, if I start the forest quest, if I go into the forest, will the Hala just die because I've taken too long? Dang. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I either level up and get the survival or I don't. Like, that is unfortunate. I guess I could check the others. I don't think any of them...
Blast and damnation!
Of all the...
Braska!
Yes.
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 I don't think any of them would have it either. Wayne, Alistair, Sten... Yep, no they don't.
Vashaden.
Oh, blast it.
Horse feathers.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Too bad. I guess I can talk to...
Anathara, Grey Warden.
I don't feel like talking to her will lead too much. I mean, I am quite persuasive. Oh, no, not yet. But like... Van Haral. Oh well, we'll see what she says.
Andaran Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say? Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I don't suppose you could. Look, I'm trying to fix their love problem, but like, at the same time, like, if you don't want to, like, just wait till he becomes a proper hunter after this whole mess blows over.
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Yeah. I think depend on him. Believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cammon miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masirnas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cammon.
Yay.
Cammon, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Yay.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I mean, like, thank you, but I feel like you... Yeah, Morgan disapproves. I'm not surprised. I feel like I don't need your family heirloom. I don't even know what it gave me. Scout's mode? That's new. A flight arrow. Wow, I should probably go through people's equipment. Oh, this book acquired for Cameron relates the tale of Iloren in its most cherished form. But I can't even read it or anything. It's probably a gift then. Well, it doesn't say it is, so I don't know what to do with it. Oh well. 36 minutes. Not enough energy for that. Yeah, Morgan disapproves. Morgan, you're gonna disapprove a lot of my choices. I like helping people and talking to them. Which, honestly, every time I help somebody, I should just take Morgan out of my party and replace her with Alistair or something. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much everything I can do in the camp, so we'll head to the forest. It's really pretty. And, you know, creepy.
As you say. It shall be done.
Now we get our hands dirty. For the food's sake.
I still remember my first battle.
You both are delightful. There is no glory in bloodshed. May it preserve us. Run while you can.
I shall do it.
So many twisty paths. Also, stop. What's up there? Well, I'm just gonna... Do I have to fight this guy before I can, like, talk to those people? Probably. And Morgan's just chilling.
Why do you
want to fight
As
a
you
giant
say.
bear. Y'all, this is how you die. Just leave the bear alone. No, that was a lot easier actually than I thought it would be. Templar course. Out here? Alright, well, we'll talk to these werewolves and see what they want when we come back. For now, have a good day, night, whenever. Eat well, sleep well, and remember to drink a lot of water. Bye!